let's say you've got an old guitar that you're trying to recondition and the neck is really dirty, it's grimy, there's built up oil and junk in there. What's the best way to go about cleaning this? I've seen a ton of different methods talked about online and different TikToks and tips for different solvents and scrubby pads and things like that. And almost everything I've tried from those tips and tricks ends up damaging the neck. It ends up scratching it in one way or another or not improving the situation. And I have a tip that absolutely will work. It's dead simple, and all it is a toothbrush. A toothbrush with just a little bit of water on there, so like just a tiny bit damp. We're like 2% damp is what I'm talking here. And that's it. No other solvents, nothing else. And just use a little bit of elbow grease to get right in there and get close to where the fret meets the fretboard, because that's where kind of the grime develops. And that's where the toothbrush is really helpful. It won't damage the fretboard, which is nice, because a lot of the other methods involving different kind of scrubby pads and things like that all ended up scratching the trial necks that I worked on. But this method works. It will clean the fretboard, and it definitely won't cause any damage or scratching or anything like that. Okay, now we have the neck pretty clean. Is there anything else we should do? There is. Fret oil, F1 oil. This is, there could be other brands and products available to you. This is specifically made for a rosewood, and that's why we're going to use this. It is both petroleum and wax-free. And if the neck hasn't been oiled in a long time, go ahead and give it like a pretty liberal dosing. I'll show you how much I'm putting on here in just a second. Like a little does go a long way, but especially with old guitars. This guitar is 50 years old, just about 50 years old. You can see in the reflection how much of that I've put on there. And this first pass here, I'm not trying to wipe it in and then off. I'm just pushing it around such that the frets are fully covered. And I want to let that oil sit on there and absorb in for a couple of minutes before I'm going to come back and I'm going to give this a dry wipe with the same rag here. Okay, that's good there. All right, we'll give that just a couple minutes and then I'll be back. Okay, here we are back 5 minutes later. Let's go ahead and do a dry wipe and remove this fret oil. Now is where you want to be a little bit more forceful, a little more pressure. Make sure that you're getting all of that remaining liquid off of there. The neck will have absorbed the majority of it, if not all of it. And it is okay to repeat this procedure for if you have a neck that's really dry, like there's no moisture left here, then go ahead and just do another application, give it another couple of minutes, and then continue with this dry wipe process. Okay, and with the remaining residual oil there, I usually like to just polish up the bridge here because it's usually rosewood as well. Okay, there we go. If you found this information helpful, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and we can learn a ton about guitars together. Old, vintage, acoustic guitars, how to play them, how to fix them, how to maintain them yourself. That's what you're going to get with this YouTube channel. I hope to see you soon.